I'm really delighted to know that there is an institution of erudition and scholarship that is coming up in the outskirts of Bangalore. And what is unique about it is that it looks that it is being promoted by a set of educationists, scholars, and people who have a passionate for education, and most importantly, whose drive is towards converting this country into a dynamic, knowledge-based economic power. So the time of this university, the Chanakya University, coming into the horizon of the Bangalore education landscape is really most appropriate, consistent with one, the development aspirations of India, economically, socially, culturally, and whatnot, that constitutes the most dynamic character of a society on one side, and on the other side, the government's decision that we should look at the education landscape of this country, which has been more than 35 years now since the last policy came into picture, and which needs now not only a simple revision but probably a transformative change. This university wants to have a uniqueness with regard to its relevance for a 21st century society which is far-reaching, and the outlook is one which is consistent with a developmental aspect of this country on one side, while at the same time retaining the Indian ethos, Indian ethics, and all that goes as virtuous heritage of this country that has come over from times of millennia. This is going to be a remarkable experiment in higher education in this country, and rightly it is exploring the possibility of having this started on the lines in which the NEP 2020 has been recommended, that is to bring in an holisticity and multidisciplinarity to the education. The knowledge in its current form, and which is assimilated and used by the youngsters, are done in silos. There is a physics graduate, there is a chemistry graduate, a biological graduate, then you have a graduate working in commerce or in arts or science. But what is needed today is an understanding of the relationship between the different areas of science, humanities, social sciences, and other areas, so that there is a holisticity in the understanding of the issues that one is faced with. The various segments of the knowledge, the various themes that constitute the knowledge, they are all part of a same tree and they are related. So this beautiful relationship between the different components of the knowledge and the way the knowledge has to be used in its integral form to have the maximum impact in terms of the outcomes is the one that we want to go through a liberal education, an education which will be multidisciplinary, an education which will have multiple areas of learning brought together to look at it, a problem in an integrated fashion. So this is the need of the 21st century. In fact, the job seekers are often confronted with this kind of a demand of a knowledge spectrum when they seek for a job. And this is precisely what this university will provide for the young graduates and the postgraduates, and also in future for the research. I know the leadership and the vision of Professor M.K. Sridhar and all his other colleagues who are working closely with him and who have got an exceptionally good background in terms of various academic excellence, or who have come together. I'm sure that this university will be one of the most remarkable development in the education landscape of this country, besides of course adding further to enrich the city of Bangalore, which is well known as a truly knowledge society with its own developmental the characteristics, which includes a number of industries, number of research organizations, number of social organizations, everything that goes with a good societal character that one looks for in the 21st century. So I wish the university the very best in this initiative in making this university a truly center of erudition and scholarship.